Hello, and welcome to the most uncomfortably fun anything I've ever played. This is technically part 2 since I already filmed part 1 and then the audio got corrupted, so it kind of just sounds like this. But fortunately, we didn't do too much in that Let's Play part 1. One thing I do have to do is recap what's happening. First off, this is based off of a video that was just giving ideas for storylines you can do in The Sims. I believe the YouTuber is Whiny Brits, but I'm not confident on that. But anyways, whoever it is, you need to go watch that video because there were a lot of good ideas. One of the ones that intrigued me the most, I believe, was called Trash Bag Dad or Deadbeat Dad. I don't remember. I'm just gonna call this series Deadbeat Dad though. So before we start, we have to go over the backstory of these Sims. Joe's father, which is this Sim, so over here alone in his room is Elijah Downing. His friend called him up one day and was like, hey, I think there's a celebrity here at Orchid Go-Go. You know that text. And you should come down here. He goes down expecting maybe a K-pop idol, maybe an actor, maybe one of those hype house, vibe house, tribe house kids. What he did not expect was the future queen of Windenburg. And never in his life had he seen a more beautiful woman.
So this idiot rambled on way too long about this stupid backstory, so I gotta help her out. Elijah creates a club called We Are the World to try to impress Princess Lori, a well-known philanthropist. He gets the attention of the mayor of Willow Creek, which brings more traction to the club and gets Lori's attention. He started the club only to get Lori's attention but soon vibes with the cause. They grow closer through the club and Lori opens up to him about her rocky relationship with the prince. He's like really stingy and money hungry or some shit. They soon fall in love and she divorces Prince Everett's sorry ass. Lori steals money from Everett so Elijah can move out of his stanky apartment and into a house with room for kids. They have 2 kids, Joe then Natalie. It's the perfect life, but Lori doesn't feel right, so she goes to blackmail Everett for their daughter. Yeah, she got a daughter. What the fuck is going on? Everett is surprisingly calm about being blackmailed and invites Lori inside. Then he chokes the woman. It's 2021, I gotta chill. Respect woman. Elijah sees the Grim Reaper and rushes in. When he gets to Lori, she's just an urn. So like, does the Grim Reaper's side get so hot that it incinerates Sims upon contact? Kinda lit, no pun intended. And now Elijah has locked himself in his room ever since, leaving Joe to take care of Natalie all alone, as a child.
So, that pretty much is where we start. But of course, part 1 was not able to be posted. What we did during part 1 was a little boring anyway because, yes, Joe was a child and she was taking care of her sister because her father was slacking off and she knew that she had to step up. So she vacuumed the toddler clean, which is so funny that that's a mechanic. Tried her hardest on her homework, clean as much as she could, which balancing all 3 of those sounds like a hassle. Yeah, it was, but it was very fun. But there wasn't much that she could do. Like, she couldn't cook food and it was getting very close to where there would be no more made food in the fridge and they would have to keep eating quick meals, which I'm glad that we never had to experience that nightmare. So I aged them up together. Natalie was only supposed to age up, but to have them both be children felt weird. I didn't like that. I didn't like the thought of that, so that's why we're here. So if you didn't watch Whiny Bird's video, which I still recommend you do, the goal of this Let's Play is to not only not get your sister taken away, but to also try and get your father out of the room. Now, I've deliberated on it and I still don't know a goal. And by goal, I mean like what criteria should he or Joe have to meet that will equal him leaving the room? I feel like we should make this a proper challenge. How about this? I feel like she should get level 10. This is just me spitballing. I have not prepared this before, but maybe level 10 in 3 skills and an A in school. If if she attains that by the time she is about to age up into a young adult, he'll come out of his room. We also want to set him up with a new woman, which is weird because like their mother died. I know that must feel weird for them, but hey, he's a very romantic guy. He might not be too social, but he's a sucker for love. And I feel like a new relationship would cheer him up anyway, so I think it still fits this storyline we have going on, even though I altered it. And I also, yes, I do feel bad about calling him a deadbeat dad since he went through so much, but at the same time, to leave your kids stranded on their own, like they could have died. Like if Joe didn't like wise up and decide to come like us, whose kid is that, and decide to become like a mother figure to Natalie, they would have died. Like, I mean, she could get food out of the fridge, but her younger sister, dead. Like, and he just didn't care. So I'm still gonna call him deadbeat dad, but he's a sad boy. I am a lost boy from Neverland. Anyway, so that takes us to where we are now. We have $66 in the bank. We got 2 things repossessed. Actually, we got 3 things repossessed. There were little bar stools here, and there was a computer on this desk. And the strange thing that happened, I don't know if the mood list, okay, it's not there. They blamed it on Natalie. They were like, yeah, Natalie, didn't pay your freaking bills. We're gonna take your dinosaur computer. I was like, she's a toddler. Now we're going to get started, finally. This is going to be a longer episode only because I had to do that big spiel at the beginning and I'm not good at condensing stories. Maybe one day. So for her... Shut up. You talk so much. For her job, she has to get her charisma and writing skill up. How are we gonna do writing? Can she afford a notebook? Oh yeah, one more thing that I talked about in part 1 that you cannot hear for reasons is that when she became a teen, she will be able to sell things for money. So for instance, this toddler bed, doesn't need it anymore. Get rid of it. This dust bunny, get rid of it. I thought that would give us money for some reason. This bassinet, get rid of it. We can't get rid of this bed since that will be, I think we'll have Joe sleep in here. Don't know what these are. I guess they're nothing because they didn't give me any money. Get rid of it. This wardrobe, get rid of it. Should we get rid of this third bathroom, this half bathroom? There's only 2 of them. So yeah, I'm gonna say we're gonna get rid of this. I keep pressing the wrong freaking button. So now we have $1,000. Now we have enough money for bills, so we're not gonna buy a computer. Look at the picture of Natalie when she was a toddler. We're gonna sell this so that we have some money to start off with. Oh god, and this is my least favorite thing. Like, why doesn't it just sell them? Like, why do I have to do that every time? For this, maybe we can keep this. Maybe we can say she found a laptop in the attic. What? Is it because of the dust? Hold on. Get this out of here. Oh my god. Really? You couldn't put the stool over dust? What you'll come to find from watching me play is that I am not a builder. I am not an interior designer. I am very much a cast and gameplay gal. So we will not be touching, what is it called? Dream Home Decorator. I only got that because of the freaking furniture anyway. So I think she should do her charisma. Ooh, check yourself out. What does that mean? I don't know. First of all, give yourself a pep talk and then practice speech. Yeah. Wake up at 11:30. Feeling like a bad... Actually, we don't need to do multiple of these. Am I stupid? It's like a continuous thing. You need to go do your homework. I don't know if I have better... Oh, shoot. You can go take a bath then. And then you can go and eat some leftover. Actually, Queen, what you're going to need to do is actually serve breakfast fruit salad. So we're gonna get homey, convivial, the wifey one. Yeah, there we go. Fast with fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. This dummy. I can't wait for him to get out of here. Girl, I thought he was about to walk out the door. This has been like a glitch that I've been experiencing for a while, where Sims will just ignore locked doors. Like earlier, she came in here. She was like, "What's up, Dad?" I'm like, "That's not a part of the storyline." So yeah, Mr. over here has like infinite food because Sims don't make sense. So he's literally fine to never come out. He just pisses on the floor. Did you Step on this rascal whenever you get out. And step on that one too. Vacuum around. See how she has like so much stuff to do? Get some leftovers, queen. You can finally eat. Also, if the skills are going up really fast, that's because I said it that way. On MC Command Center, because I just think it's more fun. Like, if you experience the same speed of skill gain all the time, it has to get dull. I wonder why he's sad. But that's sad. Yeah, she came as a ghost, and I honestly I'm gonna ignore it because I just feel like it's not canon. But she kept rejecting all of his romantic advances. There's probably like a reason for that I'm missing. Like, maybe she's like, I don't want to hug you right now. I'm like, oh, dead. And then you, young lady, have to finally start on your homework. Go vacuum around here. Even though this upstairs is very cramped, and that's not to say that this room isn't good. I mean, this house, it is very good. I still don't think we have enough for bills. I think we have like just enough. Look at that exterior. Bye-bye. One simoleon. I know that you're tired, but I also don't care. Excuse me? Who's calling? Okay. What? Who is she married to? I almost want to go over her house to see who she's married to. She's a K-pop idol that I dropped down. Her name was Kairi Akimura. That's like the second time that he texted them. In the first part, once again, he like texted them asking like, can I come over, ladies? Like, and I feel like he's kind of taking advantage of them because he knows that they're kids. And he's like, well, I could just have them tell me where they live, and then I can take out that father of theirs. And I don't like it. He's kind of creepy, and he's also a murderer. Being your motivating sim. That's another thing. She has two very her older sister has two very helpful traits, and that is, oh, I hate this. I don't know what mod is doing this. That is motivating and comforting, and I thought those were really good for her sister, and I feel like those would make her want to do better. When she was younger, she was actually a mute toddler, which I don't know if that's a thing in real life, but it was a trait that you can't get as a child or any older. She like practiced talking just so she can speak to her sister, maybe thank her for all the things she's done for her. It's 11 a.m. Why is she tired? I don't like that. I'm sorry, I have to cheat it because I don't like it when it's like opposite. Why are you angry walking? Ew. These over here are messes that she made when she was a toddler, and she was like, she didn't know how to express her emotions because she couldn't talk, and all these horrible things were happening to her, and I feel like her to clean it up is kind of character development. So early? Alright, she's about to be done. Oh, see, you probably would be nervous about him peeing on himself all the time, but I actually disabled emotional deaths because my sims get way too close when it comes to embarrassment and anger all the time, and that just like, it doesn't sit right with me. Practice writing. Queen, go practice writing. Oh, that's cute. I think I want her to be like a writer when she gets older. When she was a child, she used to read books under the covers before she went to sleep after she got done, you know, crying, and I feel like it makes sense that she would be a writer because books is how she escaped from this horrible situation that she's in. Okay, so we should up the ante, right? Maybe we'll do Queen. No, you literally just ate. Also, I feel like she would always watch the Kids Network because when they did have electricity, Joe would put on the Kids Network for her to watch while she did things. I feel like this would be her comfort channel even when she's like an adult. What's wrong with your forehead? Why is this splitting? Oh, well, that's why. Yeah, so we're only gonna get this up to what she needs, and then we're gonna stop. Because if we just sat here and let her do it for as long as she could, she would definitely get to 10. And I know you're probably thinking, Queen, that's why it's dumb that you put up the skill game speed. But it's kind of fun. See? See? And I don't know why he does that, because they're not family. They're not family. As my channel grows, I really want to try and get better at like building an interior design. Dry salad. Yummy, yummy. How is it already dusty up here? Step on that thing. Speaking of bunnies, are you guys so excited for cottage living? I haven't been this excited for any Sims anything in years. Probably since university. And even though I kind of like university, I try to go as much as I can. I'm just not that. It's not It could have been better, but that's just me. I still have fun with this, so it's fine. I think she should get 10 skills to level 10. I said 3, but can you see why that's a problem? I think we should get 10 to 10 and also get an A in school and also possibly get a promotion in our job. I think so. I think we can strive for that. Dang, it looks barren over here. The more we get the more we get money, the more I'll like kind of renovate the place. Okay, so when she turns into a teen with Joe, I am not going to age them up. Oh yeah, definitely do that. I'm glad you did that by yourself. And then maybe can you watch TV while you do? Oh, she canceled out. Wait, she can't watch TV and do homework? I could have sworn that was a thing. Okay, never mind. No! And then I wish with like the parenting skill, we're like punishing them, that they would do it less, but they don't do it any less. The more you scold them, they'll be like, wow, I'm so much more responsible now. My conflict resolution, amazing. I'm still gonna make a mess on this floor though, but thanks, Mom. Anyways, go watch the Kids Network. Yeah, extra credit. Do something with your life. Add to favorites. We're not going to really touch him over here. When we come back, he's going to be like all cleaned up and he's going to be roaming around the entire house. I wish that wasn't the case, but we're just gonna ignore it and just plop him back in the room. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do about that. I wish that when you lock someone in a room, they stayed in that room permanently. Why is she walking like that? It's throwing me for a loop. She's a B student, right? She better be. Huh? Oh, high school B student. He is so creepy. No. I don't like that. What are you doing? Okay, you are hungry. Okay, my bad. I was going to say, why are you just eating for the heck of it? What the heck? Okay, so now this is like not accurate. Yeah, it should be like right there. Okay. Next time, I'm just gonna let the needs fix themselves. And then you can go to the bathroom after you're finished and take a little soak. Take fertility. Oh, why tampons and pads? I'm sorry, I know a lot of people love having a period in The Sims 4, and it is just not for me. Stop! Oh, I hate it here. You, like, there. Boom. Go to sleep. Maybe you can read under. I don't think she's a reader. Go. Zoom past that extra credit work. You, my man. Oh, look at the dark spot. There's nothing wrong with little dark spots, King. What there is something wrong with is what you're doing in this room. Okay? That's just not okay. Yeah, I wonder what that is. But he likes being alone. Yeah, I think this is like what happened with Lori was such a blow to his everything that he like literally needs to recharge permanently. Not permanently. Deeply. Yeah, you can go sleep in this bed. You finally don't have to share a room with Natalie. Why did I forget her name? I think that Natalie would come and sleep with her sometimes. If we still had the monster under the bed, how would it work with bunk beds? Girl, did we just find a hack? Just always have a loft bed. If we had the monster under the bed thing, I would definitely have her go and sleep with Joe. Actually, she would spend the rest of the night here with Joe because she's used to sleeping with her and it's scary alone, and she probably has like abandonment issues, just like how Joe has trust issues. Like, instead, they're opposites. Okay, let me explain it this way. Joe has a hard time connecting with people and no one cares. She's a lot more cautious whenever she's meeting someone because she's afraid they'll leave her. Whereas Natalie gets a little bit more attached when she feels that someone's going to leave her. So she grows distant because she doesn't trust that you'll stay, and then she gets a little bit more attached. I think it's because she really didn't have anyone to take care of her. So she's like used to being by herself. But Natalie is not. She always had someone in her corner. What should we have you do? I feel like we should have you cook your own meal, but first gotta let her vacuum first and then vacuum upstairs. Why is she angry? Oh yeah. So when they were younger, you know, her sister was a kid taking care of a kid, and she's immature, of course. So whenever Natalie would touch Joe's toys, she would get angry and she would yell at her. I feel like they still have a little bit of resentment for each other. I don't know what this is. It's really bothering me. Festering grudge. Hurt. Can we get rid of this one? I feel like hurt makes more sense. I feel like she wouldn't be like angry at her, but she would feel hurt. I wish I can get rid of this, but I cannot. I think there's one of those cheats that you have to like type in. Oh, I hate those cheats. I want to just be able to click it away. Go take an angry poo, and then brush your teeth, and then watch. Oh, I think they should go out today. Huh? Huh? It's 9 o'clock. You look like a dirty thought. Dang it, we shouldn't have had her eat. Then we could have like gone to a restaurant. Excuse me? Huh? I think this might be broken. Don't do that. Shiny teeth that sparkle. Or is it twinkle just like the stars in space? Even though I don't like going outside because he'll come out of his locked room. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Please no. This gameplay has been giving me grief. This let's play, I should say. The first time it didn't save, and then the audio was corrupted, and now honestly it's cursed. I wouldn't be surprised if something happened here. Sims, I'm sorry for insulting you constantly. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. I should have been saving it. No.
Please leave a like and subscribe so I can feed my ants. They're getting antsy. Get it? Get it? Don't let this distract you from the fact that she forgot to show off the girls' outfits in this video like a proper simmer. This is why her channel is gonna flop. I've suddenly had a change in opinion that totally doesn't have to do with Mimi threatening the welfare of my ants. Her channel is amazing and she will totally hit 1 million by next week. So subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. My ants are starving. Subscribe.